Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 of the My Player Save. We are at a new club, of course. We made our debut for the club yesterday. We made our debut in the Premier League yesterday, and we scored our first goal plus in the Premier League yesterday as well. So do check yesterday's 59th episode of the My Player Save, episode 1 of season 4, as you can tell from the thumbnail. This is episode 2 of season 4, as you can tell from the thumbnail. So we're looking to crack on today. We're going to finish the summer transfer window, hoping that the board signs some players. We've sold a couple of first teamers, bought in a first teamer, and bought in a player that is about the same quality, not really the sort of quality we're looking for on the wing. We need a centre-back. Quite, not desperately, but quite strongly we need a centre-back. So fingers crossed we can get someone like that in over the course of the final few days here. Everton on transfer deadline day. Have I been called up? I just saw it said international in that thing. Have I been called up to... I've not had an email about it. Have I been called up to the England squad again? No, I haven't. Oh, there must be international... Must be international games in there. So Europa League group has been drawn. Lyon, Basel and Vitesse. That's certainly a qualifiable group. Certainly. But Chelsea away in the Carabao Cup is not going to be easy. But we'll be playing in the Europa League today. It'll be Everton at home, Southampton away, and Lille at home throughout the course of the episode. Let's have a look. Fulham lose to Burnley. We are 14th in the league after 2, although some teams have played 3. Squad hub. 23 players. We've sold 2 more. And someone of the higher rated ones as well, because Elliot Anderson and myself are on that list now. Koulibaly, Soler, Meyer, Shaparenko, Hickey, Hayder. Someone has gone from here. 2 players have gone from here that were higher rated than me. We sold both right backs. That's who it is. We sold 2 right backs. Christensen is no longer here, and we had another right back as well. We had 3 right backs at least, and they've gone. So Hickey at right back now, and Murphy is playing at left back. Jacob Murphy is playing at left back, 73 rated. So we need a left back and we need a centre back. The club quite literally have 4 defenders. They've sold 2 centre backs and 3 right backs and replaced none of them yet. Deadline day better be bloody good, I'll tell you that much. We've also noticed that Suarez has been sold as well, Luis Javier Suarez. So I am the highest rated striker at the club now, at 79 rated, and we only have Nduweni as backup. Nduweni is a 69 rated striker. So the squad has just been decimated. We had 8 defenders when we joined. We've signed 1 and sold 5. So now we only have literally 4 defenders in the squad. Midfielders coming out of our arse. But no left back. 1 right back. 2 centre backs. It's a farce. It's a genuine farce. It's 0-0 as we come on here against Everton. I'm going to have to pull something out of the bag this season. Otherwise, this Newcastle side are going to really struggle. Hopefully, we can make it work. Praying to God that something happens on deadline day. But we might be in trouble. Good header by Elliot Anderson. Just going to try and keep possession. We still have quality in the squad. It's just that it's all in the same central midfield area. And we have weakened there as well. With the sale of Kone. So we're pretty desperate for something to happen in January at the minute. Pretty desperate indeed. Or something to happen on deadline day even. If not, maybe we'll be moving in January. We might just want to get out if things aren't going well here at Newcastle, because I can't justify anything the manager has done in the transfer window. Maximiano is an 83 rated goalkeeper as well, and apparently he is absolutely awful as well. Almost every single shot that he has against him goes in at the minute. Bradley Brewer gives them a 1-0 lead here. This Newcastle side, despite having a really brilliant... Okay, hello. Despite having a really brilliant squad. Am I playing at right back right now? I'm playing at right back. They've moved me to right back. This is all falling apart around us. That's a foul. They've moved me to... I can't believe it. Issy's coming on now. I'm in the box. I don't know where I'm playing at the minute. I can't tell. They've played that short. Jamal Lascelles. Here I am. Get that shot off. Good save by the keeper. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what's happening at the minute. Kamara will deliver from the far side. It's headed my way. Keeper saved it and cleared out. I was holding at LB and wondering why my guy, to get me in the right position, wondering why my guy was sprinting back here. I've been moved bloody right back. What's happening? At this rate, I'd be tempted to... Well, I can't reload the save because I deleted all my other save files. I'd be tempted to reload and move to the second team in the vote, which was Fiorentina. I think we might be moving in January at this rate, unless transfer deadline day is a massive change. Getting played in here. Get that forward. Issy to Ojeda. All given away. Camera. I've intercepted it well. Turns out I'm half decent at right back. Gola Soler to Maya. In there to Issy, who's giving it away. Oh, just going to need to have to stay in the defensive shell, really, aren't I? I want to push forward. I want to get involved in the attack, but it's only going to leave us open and vulnerable going the other way. Everton looking to come forward here now. Well, we're being used in multiple different positions. I think the answer is get myself in the starting lineup as soon as possible so that I'm going to be starting at striker and I won't be thrown about like this throughout the course of the game. Although it just came up in the bottom right, just out of camera view. New position, striker. So I have now been moved back to striker. What's happening? Is Eddie Howe having a stroke on the sideline? I've absolutely no idea what's going on right now. None whatsoever. And Shaparenko, let me know in the comment section if you guys have experienced something similar yourselves this season. Oh, was he offside or was I offside? One of us was. Oh, I can't believe it. 10 minutes to go. It's still 1-0 Everton. I'm going to push on again. He's played me in. Give that sideways there to Elliot Anderson. He's going to use the forward rushing Maya. Well, I'm going to try and bend this on target. Oh, off the bar. Unbelievable. Can I get to that? I've won the header well. Shaparenko, I think he was winding up for a shot. Well, that would have been a hell of an equaliser. And would arguably have been our best goal in a Newcastle shirt so far. Although that volley yesterday against West Brom in the last minute was certainly very, very good indeed. I am willing to give this until... Well, I don't really have much choice now. We're on deadline day. Willing to give this until January at Newcastle, provided things improve. But our time here in the northeast might be very, very short-lived if things don't get better quickly. Elliot Anderson in. I've told him to shoot. He's drawn a save out of the keeper. We have the opportunity from the corner to get a goal. They're making a triple change, Everton. Corner to come in. It's headed my way. I can't get there. I've fallen over, in fact. And they're going to clear it away, Everton. No equalising goal. We're going to be losing at Newcastle, and this is not going well. Here's Neil Mopay. Everton looking to finish us off here. Into the middle, cleared away. I need to win this header, and I've done well. A header found. And here's Issy. The new right mid, left mid man to replace someone in the team. Who he's here to replace, I'm not sure. Defenders at this rate. Hader to me. Trying to squeeze that through. Do we get a free kick there? Is that a free kick for us? It is. I'm not on it. But I could be on the end of it. Oh my God. That was the worst free kick you've ever seen in your life. I don't know who it was that took that. I'm going to get my objectives here. Or at least 2 of the 3. I'm definitely not going to score a goal from outside the box. And our manager favour is going to go up. So we will be in the starting lineup sooner rather than later. And we desperately need that here at Newcastle now. I'm genuinely concerned about the future of our time at the club. But I'm also apprehensive that if I move in January, the same thing might happen there. Rafael Borra's in. Maximiano doesn't save a goddamn thing. It's 2-0 Everton. It's game over. We're absolutely in a relegation fight, and the club is being gutted in the transfer window. We could make up any sort of storyline you like. Saudi owners have left and the club's in financial ruin and just trying to raise as many funds as possible. Make up whatever storyline you like, but I'm not enjoying this at the minute. Hopefully you guys can forgive what's happening in game for the time being, and hopefully things will improve. I'm going to train myself, and I need to get myself into the starting lineup as soon as I possibly can. I'm not just going to forcibly put myself in there, though. I still want to earn it. And we are getting there. 2 attackers, 4 defenders, 2 goalkeepers, 15 midfielders. Let's see if anything changes on deadline day. Carlos Soler might be getting sold now. Look, rumoured. With 3 hours to go, Carlos Soler rumoured to be leaving to go to Juventus. With 1 hour to go, I don't think there is time for that to happen, thankfully. In the squad hub, nobody else in, nobody else out. We are still as we were. It's worrying times at Newcastle United. Very worrying times indeed. In the league, we are 14th now. So the biggest deals in the transfer window include Orkan Kökçü to Wolfsburg from Juventus for 84.8 million. Mazraoui's come to Manchester United. Serginho Dest has come to Leicester. So they're the big ones. You've seen Odson Edouard has come back to the Premier League as well. I pray that Carlos Soler doesn't move in the final hour, but I can't guarantee anything. Let's have a look. I'm gonna advance today, and then I'm gonna check the squad, because I am starting to panic now here at Newcastle United that things are just going from bad to worse. Please tell me Carlos Soler is still here. He is. Thank Christ for that. Well, I've no idea how things are going to develop through the remainder of this first half of the season at Newcastle. But I tell you what, it is certainly going to be something different, and it's going to be a journey. Coming on at 0-0 against Southampton. It's actually not Jacob Murphy at left back, as I previously thought. It's young Alex Murphy, the other defender that we have. So we've 4 defenders, all of them in the starting lineup. Issy's coming on for Shaparenko in central midfield, and I'm coming on for Nduweni on the front line. So in this one, we should be able to get ourselves enough match rating wise and objective wise, although they won a 7, to get ourselves into the starting lineup for the final game of the episode against Lille in the Europa League. But we're really going to have to turn up and perform, and I'm going to have to pay attention to the kit situation as well, because it just keeps giving us the white away kit against other white home teams. This is a really well-made game. I don't know whether you ever noticed, but it's just spectacular. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I just explained, or just said to my live chat, I would much rather... I'm pressing LB. They've changed me to right back again. I would much rather rather than add new stuff to the game each year, at the moment, I would rather they spent an entire development cycle just fixing everything that's broken rather than adding new stuff, just to make sure that what is here works, and that in itself would feel like a new game. But yep, I have been moved to right back again, having come off the bench. I imagine, as was the case last time, it will move me back to striker again, but how long I have to wait to be moved back to striker again, I don't know. So I'm right back again for the time being. Here's Burkhardt into the box. We've signed him at Southampton. We've signed him at Dortmund. But he scored for Southampton here. Maximiano is not 83 rated. I think he's 38 rated. Jonathan Burkhardt into the box, and Maximiano doesn't save a single thing. I think his arms are made of jelly, or he just doesn't have any. I haven't decided which yet. Oh, dearie me. This is an experience, isn't it? I'm sure you guys have had something similar yourselves. I absolutely will not be the only one going through this right now. But it's the first time I've experienced it, and I was thoroughly enjoying this My Player save. I certainly hope I don't have to start again. Oh, I should have passed that rather than shooting, but I'm getting a bit frustrated, as you might well understand. Aribo into Coquelin, driven out to Samikas. Obviously don't have the tackling stats to be able to play in this position, so my ability to actually get stuck in and make a challenge is significantly lower than it would be if I was an actual defender. I've only got stand tackle of like 30. We're playing Chacon at striker. I've no idea who he is. Well, he's certainly not a defender because we only have 4 defenders and they all started the game and one of them's just been subbed off. So he must be a midfielder of some description, which is probably why I'm being forced to right back. I'm going to go and force myself to striker with the training system and get myself into the starting lineup. And hopefully it will be fine from there. And this is just a one-off episode where things are just super goddamn broken. If not, we will have to make a decision between simming to January and trying to get another move or starting again. And I certainly would like to avoid having to start again, that's for sure. Here's Karamo. Back to Zaidu. Koulibaly gets rid of it, and we're on the counter-attack. I'm going to come for... Make the run for me down the line, please, pal. Go on, Hader. I'll play you in, mate. Inside there to Chacon and Issy. I'm still forward here. I might as well be. Elliot Anderson in the box. Cross comes in. It's blocked. You can't get there. It's telling me to transition to position. Well, maybe if you put me in the right bloody position, I wouldn't have to transition to position. Win that header. Down to me. Shot will get blocked, won't it? But again, shooting out of pure frustration here. 90th minute. Southampton are going to win this by at least 1, if not 2 goals to 0. And I am going to definitively put myself in the starting lineup for the next game by training massively, making sure I get an A rating in 2 heavy drills, getting as much XP as I possibly can, and fingers crossed, from there, we'll be fine moving forward. But at the minute, as of recording in this exact moment, I have no idea what's going to happen. Doesn't matter whether you play it or not, I only get plus 30 manager favour from the biggest drills. So I'm going to have to come on as a sub against Lille as well. Please, someone kill me. I'm not going to be able to train again, am I? No. Well, here we go for a 3rd time. Read my favourite book. I tell you what, reading a book is exactly what I want to do right now. Well, here we go against Lille then in Europe from the subset. I mean, at least I'm only playing 30 minutes, not 90. Jacob Murphy's come on at centre-back, though, for Jamal Lascelles, so that's cool. We have Jacob Murphy, a right winger at centre-back, and Alex Murphy, a centre-back at right-back, when Murphy can play at right wing-back. But... Okay, here we go. Objectives. Eddie's giving me a talking to. I tell you, I've got some talking tos I want to give. 30% dribble success rate. I'm on at striker to begin with. Let's see how long we last there, shall we? Oh, picked off by Murphy. Well, hopefully he can do a job, because he's going to have to. A full-back at centre-back, with a centre-back at full-back. Here's Chaloba. Oh, I could have intercepted that, but decided against it at the centre-mid. Probably wouldn't have gotten there, though. Giovanni Lo Celso through the gap, looking for Yazici. And Lara Santero again. It's going to go out for a Lille corner. We're all right at the minute. Anderson's gone off for Issy as well, so that's just a straight winger for winger. Palazon is on at winger. I don't think I've been changed position. Oh no, there you go. New position, right back. Just came up and said it in the bottom right. New position, right back. I have been changed again. Oh, kill me. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and continue to play like a striker and hope that I can do enough with the ball that I don't end up losing all of my match rating. Murphy into Soler. It's over the bar by Alex Murphy, the centre-back, playing at striker. So I'm just going to completely disregard my right-back positioning and I'm just going to play at striker. Looking for the ball inside, and I've made the run. Murphy could play me. He has done, and it's well saved by the goalkeeper. But it's still going to end up in the back of the net. A Hader arrives. Newcastle 1, Lille 0. I'm just not going to play like a right-back. Screw you, game. Screw you, Eddie Howe. I'm going to play as a striker, and we're going to make sure that we still make the most of this. Very, very close. to winning our first game in Europe. Thanks in no small part to the game. Zadadka through to Zagrova. There's nobody at the back post yet. I'm keeping my eye on him and not the ball at the moment. Well blocked by Koulibaly. Toussaint. Fran Beltran picked off by Carlos Soler. Counter-attack. Do I get involved? I should do. I'm in. And then you're in. Oh, I should have played that to feet rather than trying to play a through. Well, that's my fault. Fran Beltran to Malang Sarr. Into Fran Beltran again. Out wide to Giovanni Lo Celso. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back. Trying to get back. Got 1-0 lead to defend now. Brito nearly ran into his teammate. Fran Beltran. Yazici. Toussaint. Now Nick Pope's in goal. Not Maximiano. We're actually saving shots. Nick Pope should be number one, not Maximiano. Win that header. Well up, son. Oh, I can't get past the man. I've picked up a knock from that as well. Giovanni Lo Celso. Surely Llorente's offside. There he is. My guy is holding his shoulder. Hopefully he's all right. Although, to be honest, I might take being injured till January and just get out of here right now. Issy with the header clear. And Murphy driven out wide. That's going to go out of play. 2 minutes or 90 seconds to play. Zadadka with the throw into Toussaint. Still got the 1-0 lead to hold on to here against Lille. I tell you what, this is the only positive thing that's happened all friggin' day. Just hold out, lads, please. Do not concede at the death here. I'd be devastated. Oh my God, Nick Pope, are you sure? Pushes it onto the post. I'll get this under control. I'll play it forward. And that will be game. A win in Europe. A win in Europe. My guy put his hands on his head almost as if he was disappointed. Right. Let's see if I can get myself in the starting lineup this time for the beginning of the next episode. If I play like that, just disregard being a right back and go out and just do the business, still at striker, then you never know. We might be able to do something still. Burnley on the Sunday. Let's sim the training. I wonder if light training still gives me plus 10 manager. I think you just get plus 10 manager favour regardless of whether you do a light, regular or heavy. I don't think it actually matters. Let's do one of each and see what it gives me manager favour wise. Yeah, just plus 10 on each. But guess what? I'm in the starting lineup. Unbelievable, Jeff! Unbelievable! Oh, we're going to get the cutscene that we've seen 7,000 times before. Don't want to watch it again. I'm in the starting lineup! I'm in the starting lineup! Praise be to the footballing gods! Right, tomorrow we will find out if I move to right back or not. In fact, what I might do is partially record the next episode. As in save it here, wait and see what happens, and then tomorrow we'll find out whether we're continuing on at Newcastle or we are going to sim to January and get ourselves a move away. Because Christ knows what's going to happen with this at the minute. I cannot even predict where it's going to play me, let alone what's actually going to happen with regards our time here at Newcastle. But we're certainly fighting a relegation battle at the moment. But so it seems, a Liverpool. So maybe it's not quite as bad as we thought. Oh man, really well-made game. Please come back tomorrow because you're going to want to see what happens. I'd appreciate it. Bye.